Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Rewrite, and we are going into the last road of Akane, so yeah, we're going to try and get it, and yeah, I guess we have only one option, so like change the word, and we are going to go with Gaia and change the word, I guess, so let's start and let's see. Where this will go. Of course, a lot of skipping, so I'll just skip a bunch of stuff. And I will see you in a second. Okay, we are at the choice of importance, so the only choice that we never did. And by my fury, the word is Akane, so let's go with the word. Let's see. I figure I might as well change the word if I can. Politicians, wealthy people, revolutionaries, power can take many shapes and forms. But ultimately, all their energy is aimed outwards. A person can't achieve much on their own. But to cause a revolution, you have to act. To throw a single pebble towards the path of change. I feel like that's the right choice. Alright, time to skip. Oh, this just... Oh, it actually branched, okay. Ooh, something changed very early. We just met with Akane, like, for the first time. Her in the hoodie and stuff. And... yeah, we got some different conversation, it seems. I think it gives a hint of the light dancing behind her expression. Does that mean I picked the right answer? So what should I do? Oh, never mind. She's just happy what I picked. Never mind then. Okay, we're at the time when I once had this. We're outside, eating outside, and we're with Akane. So I don't remember what I did last time. I think I did lunch time cafeteria, so let's try this time and do the crazy beef steakhouse. Let's see what's going to happen there. Okay. Yeah, that illness that turns your brain into sponge. Well, let's go and see for ourselves. There's suspiciously few guests inside the log house-like interior, despite it being the very height of lunch hour. I open the menu and spot their usual mascot, Mr. Beef. Wow. So good it will make you crazy. There's a picture of cow in cowboy's attire eating meat. There's... Why? I have a couple things I'd like to say about that. Yeah, I'm with Kotaro, like, what? I kind of stare coldly at the picture. I guess. I don't even want to think about it. Damn. Okay, sure. I don't think I'm at any advantage here. Yeah. We ordered 2 steaks. A cup of soup is delivered to our table right away. Okay. I grow suspicious as to whenever they're doing this all on purpose. Oh my god. Oh my... okay. You're throwing me under the bus, huh? Well, whatever. I carefully take a little sip. Hey, this is actually really good. Tastes like the real deal. Wow. I don't think that's possible in Japanese restaurants. Probably. Can't we trust our government at least that much? Akane doesn't end up tasting the soup at all. We are served thick steaks, crispy fried in a generous amount of oil. The metal plate sizzles, stimulating my appetite. This meat isn't from sick animals or anything like that, is it?
店は最高の OG ビーフをクレイジーな焼き加減で提供しているだけのありふれた町のステーキハウスに過ぎません。確かに当店には保健所が調査に来たこともあります。
So that actually happened?
には何も問題などなかった。ですが評判は損なわれ、客足は遠のいてしまった。
Damn.
そこで再三度外視でスープのサービスも始めましたが、状況はまるで良くなる。
この店主には考える力が不足している。
Yeah, like what he just said is not really helping as well. Their business.
ともかく当店の肉は安全です。ごゆっくり。
He disappears into the kitchen. It's safe apparently.
こうかしら。
It tastes delicious. This is good. It's the inside all pink and the outside is fried just right. It practically melts in my mouth.
なかなかやるじゃない。
Then we wolf the food down in a matter of minutes.
グッドだったわ。褒めて使わす。
Okay, so you're gonna pay, right? As you said.
約束通りおごってあげましょう。
Okay, nice. If only you would like actually fulfill all your promises, you know, like we won the bet like 3 times in a row, you know? Our president seems quite satisfied. She's the one who made the bet, not me. And skip. Okay, we are at some scene where we can use the power. Okay, this is the... Okay, when we saw Shizuru, basically. Okay. I think, like, I will... This time, when I can use powers, I will use them. I have a feeling, like, since we are on Akane Road, we are going to have to fight Guardians, and if we empower ourselves, we might be fine. And also, we're going to have Sakuya on our side, so I think, like, having more combat capabilities would be good. So I'll just, like, use as much power as I can for Akane Road. And I will enhance... What if I will enhance... Actually, you know what? I will enhance my eyes, actually. We'll have plenty of opportunities probably to enhance my legs and stuff, so let's just do the same as with Shizuru, so eyes. Okay, I just stopped recording and I have to start recording again, because, yeah, something is happening. Shizuru looks like she's basking in the sun again. Well, whatever. Shizuru's a nice girl, but at the same time, she's innocent that I kept forgetting that I'm a boy in puberty when I'm with her. Wow. I feel like I'm changing. It's just a vague feeling, but it feels so real to me. Having back to the questionnaire that our president let me go through, the answers had given were all honest ones. I'm not the one who's supposed to change the world is. Maybe I'm just overthinking this. All that aside, Shizuru seems to be deep in peaceful sleep. I don't feel like waking her up with a smile like that on her face. Oh, and I can skip, so that was just one line. God damn it. Okay, something new. Clue, I've got superpowers for real. Why it's impossible to skip? We just had a meeting with Lucia, Chihaya. Just before this, we tried to make the sexy film. As always, Sakuya is here. Okay, and we got the clue, I've got superpowers for real. I decided to go with this lead. There's only one this time. Like in the previous roads, we had like 3 choices basically. We could go to the town, we could go to the forest and something else, I think. That was like the Tyrannosaur or something in the city. But now this time we have only one. I have superpowers. Very vague. They stop by the club room as soon as I contact them. They might finally be the real deal. They're probably not. Thank you for waiting. I will have the person in question come in now. Today's superpower candidate is Mr. Edokawa from Class 1C.
期待しているわ。
Wait, but we had this. Isn't Edokawa the guy that...
物質破壊と言います。
Oh, never mind. Wait, what? I thought this is the guy that like folded himself into the thing.
どんな物質でも破壊できる力なのですが、今はまだ覚醒前なので、電話帳を高速で引き裂くことしかできません。
Okay.
いい？
何々と、
あなた方はいつ覚醒するつもりなのかしら。
超能力最終戦争とかあれば、筒がなく覚醒できるんじゃない。
So never. That one's of the urban legends that was in the fashion before Nostradamus.
とりあえずやってみてくださる？
では、失礼します。
He's just going to like start like tearing apart some stuff. The boy readies a phone book.
大破壊。
Atakawa digs his fingers into the phone book. It begins tearing apart. In less than a minute, it separates in two. This guy is quite strong. But seriously, I have to admit it was pretty fast. But
はい、高能力。
yay, I'm with Akane on this. Thank you very much. Do you have any comments?
特にないわ。
Okay, in that case, Atakawa, I will present you with a special Ores Shikigami seal that possesses the power to bring prosperity. What? Okay, sure. And we can skip again, but I want to go to memories. I just realized I haven't checked memories for a while. And yeah, we have like quite like friends and quests here. So we have the quests. Perform to try superpowers, but this is trick. Yeah, okay. So let's go with the friends and let's check like Konohana Lucia, violent representative. Yeah, she also got jumbo boobies. That's the part that I instantly saw here. If boobs are justice, then she's the justice of this world. Is it the saying that flat is justice though? And oppa is truth? They made a mistake here. In her role as the Guardian Operator, she specialized in combat and sabotage with her hyper-vibrating sword. Because of the vibrations in her psychology, there is a danger that guns can fall apart in her presence, which can be deadly for any combatant. She has an acquired ability that lets her generate poison, allowing her to intoxicate and even assassinate anyone she touches through physical contact. Because of that, she's less of a frontline warrior and more like a ninja. The poison of hers eventually creates a miasma that engulfs the entire city. Her real name is Asahi Haruka, yeah. Also, I'm like kind of surprised now that she never used these vibrations to like disarm Shizuru during the fight, you know? Like Shizuru was using guns, so... Oh, we have update on Mr. Gen. Why? Former vice captain. He developed the variable fighting techniques. He's a professional combatant who traveled with Mr. Esaka through a variety of war zones, using unique fighting style while wielding an axe. Okay, that's new. Gen is actually a Russian descent. His real name is Gennady Edautovich Kvatchev. I have fucking no idea how to pronounce that. Okay, so we have like additional info about Gen that we actually haven't seen in the road, I think. Hoka. She sort of feels pretty annoyed by how much Mitsushi dotes on her. Commander class soldier in Guardian. I was checking if I'm recording, okay. She has been involved in the various incidents in the country and sometimes directly leads combat squads herself. Her ability is a hunter type. Hunter type is expanded interpretation of a hunting projectile, the ray of light. No, it's not. It's looking like the things that she can like shoot or through. It's not a ray of light. She just makes a lock on and throw stuff, and the stuff fly towards the target. It said that she's only one who has been able to convert light to the point of tracking enemies. That kinda doesn't fit? I don't know, let me know in the comments. Did I miss something? Glasses Man. Sakime, one of Mr. Gen regulars. Good, who's look good with a cigarette. Okay. Eagle Nose Man. A man who runs a gardening store in the city. He does great work and is very friendly with people, but general consensus is that there's something off with him. Okay. Brenda McFarden. Yeah, the crazy bitch. As the former second in command of the old Next Generation Humanity Project, she's a mad scientist who worked in the deepest areas of Guardian. Under the guise of saving humanity, she researched ways to destroy the world, as well as technologies to survive in the destroyed world. Like, what is the fucking point? She was crazy, like, goddammit, like, why? Like, what's the point? She's one primarily responsible for modifying Lucia's body when she was young. I will never forgive her for that, but if that modification caused her to have a jumbo boobies, all will be forgiven. Okay. Okay. Okay, so they added some additional modifications. I see. Okay. Okay. Now all makes sense. She's crazy, but she did a little bit of good. Unremarkable guy. One of Gen's regular. New-age man with special characteristics, also youngest in their group. Okay, I don't think like we actually got anything new about Shizuru. And is there something about Lucia? Which might be on the other page. Wait, where's Lucia here? Oh, I've read about Lucia, right. Wandering Man. Nihilistic dude. For some reason his messages read like twins. What? Edogawa. Ability user from class 1C. Material destruction. That's what we got now. Can tear apart something like phone, dictionary or magazines in a single minute. Such an amazing power. Former. Black Spice Company Manager. Yeah, this is from Lucia Road. He has conquered every single super spicy dish as he revered as the boss. However, he was struck down by the Cafeteria Cook Corp. Since then, he was left all but one of his followers. They wouldn't endure the spice no matter how hot, proclaiming that it isn't spicy at all, causing many stores cook to doubt their own level of spice. Because of that, they've ruined the taste of many restaurants' dishes. They've truly troublesome bunch. The Perfect store they run has a pretty good reviews though, so maybe just better suited for sweet food. Okay. And now the employee, the boss henchman. Single-minded guy who's crazy about the boss. He has a strong resistance to spicy food. Just the other day, he bought an entire box of habanero flavored chips from the convenience store. Okay. Ah. Okay, there were some funny ones. Like about Lucia, these were fun. The truth been told. Okay, and yeah, we can skip now. Right, Mappy. Okay, we're like by the docks in the alley, so we'll get serious this time and level up once more. Okay, something actually changed. I didn't realize I haven't done this choice before. We just had the choice to go with Chihaya and make sure that she doesn't kill herself. Yeah, because of her clumsiness. And now I decided to stay behind. So yeah, I linger around the club even after everyone gets on their own separate ways. Oh, okay, so staying behind is actually staying here with Akane. Okay, makes sense. I feel like I need to make you contribute this time too. I'm talking about going out on investigation, physically. I think you could come, you could use some fresh air once in a while. I'm pretty sure that I'm not. Of course. Detectives comes up with theories. You just browse the net. Sure. I think that's a bit outside of this club's comfort zone. I think we'll need to visit the school's counselor on our way.
を握らせてるから私に都合のいいことしかないでしょ。
Yeah, of course. Why the hell would you take control of the console? That's completely pointless.
まあ
Oh, what was
提
that?
案があるなら聞いてもいいけれどないのでしょ。
Okay. Jeez, alright. I guess we can experiment with something indoors.
占いとか
Or Kikokuri divination.
つまり超常現象の件まだ私のおっぱいを諦めていなかったようね。
Oh my god, she actually mentioned that. I haven't given up for like 3 roads. This is 4th time we are doing this, Akane. We like pretty much proved this already multiple times. And you just escaped each time. Of course not. There's a very few opportunities to do that to a girl you aren't even dating. I will never give up.
性欲の虜なのね。
Wow.
いいわ。ならばその劣情もろとも否定してあげるわ。
Wow. Akane takes a mysterious wooden board out of the drawer.
超常現象大好きな天王寺くん。
It's called, oh, something, I think. The OG board. Okay.
じゃあ
It's kind of like foreign version of Kokuri. The board has an alphabet and Arabic numbers printed on its surface. The word yes and no are written along the sides, and goodbye is spelled out at the bottom. You can use this thing to communicate with spirits. Kokuri uses a coin, but you have to move a special hearted shape piece of wood called planchette for this one. You use it to spell out questions, and then spirit answers them for you. And just like with Kokuri, there's a couple of things you have to be aware of. Okay, put your fingers on that planchette. I kind of slice her finger onto the frozen surface. I place my hands on hers. Like, really? Like, really? Out of like everything supernatural, you just decided to go with random board from Akane's drawer. Really?
暑苦しい。
She shakes my hands away. Ah, rude. How about this? We ended up placing the tips of our fingers on the planchette from opposite sides. I'll ask a question. If there's a spirit here, this thing should move. If it doesn't, this room is spirit free.
手の力で動かす気ではないでしょうね。
Nah, no. That's my line. Don't forcefully hold the planchette in the place if it tries to move.
見くびらないで。これでも釈迦の生まれ変わりよ。
Sure. I mean, you are calm as hell, so I guess. I mean, outside of that one time in Chihaya Road when you went completely crazy. The question itself is important here. Okay, let's save. I already know what I'm going to choose. We're going with the loot question. Of course, we're going like full on like Kotaro mindset. Like Kotaro mindset, early game is just crazy. Let's go with this. What is Senri Akane interested in? That's loot. Like, huh? Please tell us.
そんなものを私に聞けばいいのじゃない？
I feel like I wouldn't get honest answer if I did. I want the spirit to tell me the truth.
嘘なんてつかないわ。私が今一番興味あるのはぶっちゃけ世界平和よ。
Sure. The planchette suddenly darts to the words no. What?
天王寺動かした？
No, this is the power of the spirits. We are experiencing a supernatural phenomenon firsthand. The spirit says you are lying. You are not interested in the world peace at all. I love Kotaro. Oh my god, this is awesome.
そんなことが。
Kotaro definitely moved that. What is Senri Akane interested in? Tell me the truth. The planchette smoothly slides to the alphabet. It moves to the S first, and then E. And then it swiftly slides diagonally across the board to... I see, you are interested in Ser. I missed episodes like this. I missed Kotaro, like, from Common Road so much again. Like, Lucia Road being such a drag at the end. Oh, yeah. I missed something like this on this channel. Yes. Oh, something to laugh and, like, just makes jokes about. Jesus. It was, like, perfectly Kotaro mindset. This is just his dirty mindset. Yeah, with everyone, goddammit. Akane's fingers coil around mine. Yeah, she figured out. By the time I realize what happened, I'm already lying with my back against the floor. The pain! It's the first time I've been thrown by the fingers alone. Jesus. I kind of sense above my rear link carcass like a conqueror of words. Is it like, wasn't she like supposed not to be strong? And she threw us by fingers only? Yeah, it was me, sorry. At least, not in this room. The fickleness of my little heart led me to be subjugated by her power. Okay. Okay. Okay, Kotaro. So, are we going to skip again? Yep. Next day, and we're going to skip. Okay, back to something new. Lapras. Data from the program member more, okay. Acquaintance who used to work with computers, take a look. Okay. Hirogo sent it my way earlier. Would you like to try it? I've never seen a more suspicious piece of software in my life. You know what? Why? This is a choice. Like, Akane giving us some random ass program. Lapras Demon. World hard disk. Dumping at someone else's hard drive. Occult. Found data for a program that one members wrote. Lapras. You know what? Okay, let's Akane have this one. Let's give her this one. Sure, why not? I'll give it a shot then. Oh wait, I can skip? Wait, we had this? Wait. So that's normal choice? No thanks? Okay. That's different. Try it yourself. I figured that's what it was. Okay. Huh. I'm surprised. I felt like I never did any of these choices. Apparently I did. Huh. How far are you going to push me with your impossible demands? You may be my boss, but I don't remember anyone making you a queen. Who should use this? We should use this free time for research. Okay. Akane yawns. Again? Damn, I guess I have no choice but to call it in a guest. I'll bring you the hapless lamp right away, miss. Okay, let's save. I don't know if we had any of these choices or not. So... I've got superpowers and I can see ghosts. This is probably going to be someone who's like, oh, I see a ghost, you can see it, you are just too weak. A girl with superpowers has descended. Let's try with this. Huh? Wait. I feel a bit uncomfortable, but I contact her anyway. As soon as I do, the person in question stops by the club room. Is this going to be Chihaya? Whatever. Thank you for waiting. There's a girl with the superpowers. Okay. She's been recommended by the third party, but regardless, let me allow her inside. The girl with superpower... Kambe Kotori. I mean, you are not wrong, she has superpowers. Probably...
Have a nice day. はい、できです。
yeah. No, this has nothing to do with me. I seriously didn't do anything.
チラシ絵を描いてくれたものね。
I cannot believe this.
会長さん、これ小太郎くんの仕込みじゃない。
あなた、超能力が使えたの？
私はそうとは思ってなかったんですけど、みんながそう言います。
Okay.
超能力なの？
植物をお上手に育てます。
I mean, she's telling the truth.
はい。
It literally is her superpower. You couldn't demonstrate it here for us, could you?
さすがにね。あ、でも枯れかけた植物くらい。
一応見て。
Okay. We have a pot plant that it's kind of withering. Think you can use it? Kotori slowly nods and raises her hand above the pot. Oh, look like a real thing.
手強い。
何がよ。
この子、なかなかやる。
Okay, you're fighting something?
育児とは戦いのようなもの。何？残像。
I so missed Common Road. God damn it. It doesn't look like it moved at all to me, but I guess you're having quite a high level battle there.
植物の分際でそんな奥義までマスターしてイノシシ口剤
調香剤なって言いたいのね。
Okay. That's actually awesome. Kotori breaks her fighting pose.
な。強い。
Of course. Ah, okay. You did well, Kotori. No worries.
記念ストラップもらえますか？
Oh my god, stop doing this while I'm drinking.
式紙シールだってつけてあげるわよ。
ハッピネス。
Of course. I did not expect Kotori to be here. Kotori leaves.
もう天王寺は
Oh god.
現実になっちゃったら。
Ah,
この世のどこを探してもネッシーはいないのよ。だってイカ様だったんだから。
don't bring that up. It would be shame to the world of cryptids. Oh wait, isn't this an artificial plant? I checked the pot. The soil is real, but the plant isn't. God damn it.
なら今回は引き分けってことにしておいてあげるわ。
Thank you, generous Akane. Akane pats my head and leaves the club room. Oh my god. This just got baited. Sure. There. Shield is grunted, I poke at the plant. A sprout suddenly rises from the soil. God damn it. She could just leave, like, stay here for a second more. Plant actually grew. Yeah. A druid. Okay, we're going to cut again, I guess. Yep. Okay, never mind. The previous choice that I thought I had like multiple choices, this is the multiple choices thing. The haunted house, the T-Rex and stuff. Okay. So let's save this. And I don't really remember which one I never did. We did the Wooden Man. We did the... I think we did the mysterious structure in town ghost location. This is the shop. And I don't remember if we did haunted house or we did the T-Rex. I think we did the T-Rex. So I will click the haunted house and see if we can skip or not. We can skip. Okay, so we did that one. So I haven't done the T-Rex. So we're going with this. Yep. This is it. I'm most confident about this one. A dinosaur might have survived into the era of mankind. How awesome is that? It fills my soul with excitement. It's like I'm a little boy again. Alright, so I'm gonna investigate the hell out of this.
恐竜は氷河期に絶滅。以上。
You have no imagination. Why does she always have to crush my dreams right off the bat? Even grade schoolers know that. I'm saying that there might have been an exception.
私もちょっと と信じられないな。
この辺りで化石が見つかったなんて話も聞いたことがないしな。
Okay. Well, someone has to be the first. Anyway, seriously, take a look at this. I lay a map of Kazamatsuri on the table. Look, Kazamatsuri has a district that uses dragon kanji in its name. Rikawa. It's written differently now, but it used to be spelling with the kanji for a dragon. It sounds like it should mean a flowing river right now, but there is no rivers in Kazamatsuri, so it makes no sense.
龍の字は災害があった地域などに治水の意味を込めて付けられる名だったそうよ。
Ah, okay.
何らかの原因で今は流れていない氾濫をたびたび起こす川があっ
Huh? Meaning?
字面だけで恐竜に結びつける超思考には付き合ってられないわ。そもそ
Okay.
も風祭りの古代史は謎に包まれているのよ。戦中に資料が
Oh, there's like literally like almost no history on Kazamatsuri? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I knew you'd bring that up. But just look at this picture. I opened the picture of the clay dinosaur figure that Mr. Saka provided.
子供の粘土細工です。
子供の粘土細工ね。
子供の粘土細工に
Wow. Even Kotori is with them. Yeah, that's Haniwa figure, Haniwa. It was found in the ancient ruins below the
どん
town.
どんおかしな話になっていくぞ。なぜこんな歴史的発見がます
That's a...
簡単よ。ガセだから。
It's not. The one, no one decided to make an article out of it yet. Yeah. So basically, Guardians hide this fact. Anyway, you're gonna investigate the area where this. We are gonna investigate the area where this was found today.
かも取らず。
Sorry, but I already got permission from the landowner.
止めても無駄かね。
Hell
楽しそうだ。
yeah, it's fun. I love Shizuru. Jesus, she's so good. Best character. Shizuru pulls out the pickaxe and the brush, professional archaeology tools, no matter how you look at them, from her back. Yeah, she's the best. Just look at her. That's what I would call a model member.
まあそういうことなら私も行こうか。
ついていかざるを得ないわね。
Wow, you're actually coming, Press.
別に。ただの気まぐれよ。
Okay.
じゃあ私も。まあとりあえず行くだけ。
Okay. And it's decided. Hell yeah. I love her enthusiasm. Kazamatsuri contains multiple areas with the thick woods that are almost like fully fledged forests. And this is one of them. Mr. Asaka told me he actually bought this land in the auction.
誰です？
Yeah, that's right, you guys don't know him. He's an acquaintance of mine, running an antique shop in town.
チーカ。
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mr. Asaka told me to look after you if we happen to come together. I contacted him through email. He sent me pictures, map, and other information pertaining to this land. So that's why it was no article about this, because it was like on his private possession and he never reported this. I then converted their file formats and put them on my phone.
立ち入り禁止のロープが張られているぞ。
It's okay, just step over it. We have permission from the owner, there's nothing to worry about. I guess this should be around here. Rough patches of rock big from the ground.
何にもないですね。
この辺りといってもどうい
Guess we'll have to dig.
そんな道具持ってきてませんよ。
Shizuru definitely have something. Let's start with blasting the surrounding trees away with your fire powers.
いやそんなのないですか。
ちはやファイヤーがないとなるとこんなところを探すこともできないぞ。
This is strangely on board with this.
チー頼む。
Oh my god, and Shizuru?
だからそもそもできないんですってば。
Kotori stares at the hard rocks protruding from the grass. Did you find something?
これなんかおかしくない？
Does? Huh? I glance over the rocks and realize that they are covered in a pattern of lines, though the width and spacing are irregular. Are these strata? The fuck does that mean? Why would there be a fault line in a place like this? I've never heard anything like that.
地震で少しずつ隆起したもののようだな。見ろ、上の方は風雨で削られてまるで。
Okay. I see. It's the power of Mother Nature, I guess. It's hard to imagine a rock that be this big getting forced out of the ground. She sort of strikes the rock with her pickaxe. What are you doing? Did you find a fossil or something? She continues to strike the rock with such a focus that she doesn't even hear me. Okay, let's see. I take a peek at what she's hitting. Wait, this looks like a piece of hardened clay. Its texture feels completely different from the surrounding rock. Oh, so this is very similar to the figure that Asaka had, right?
さっき
Did we found something? Shizuru hands me a lump of hardened clay. This is... I recall something like this before. In Mr. Asaka's shop. It looks like the eggplant, but it has these indentations on its surface. Is this Haniwa?
小太郎、埴輪というのはもっとこう穴の開いた顔で。
Okay. That's just the traditional ones. There's no doubt about it. We found some ancient pottery here.
小太郎、ちょっと来てください。
Okay, what do you want? I'm busy making historical discovery with Shizuru right now. Yeah, go away. You're going to destroy something. Huh? Chihaya points at the slight split on the rock. Huh? I don't see anything strange about this. Wait. The areas to the left and right of the split are different colors. There's no way this could happen to a rock that had been lying underground. Are you telling me this was artificially made? It was mostly struck in the ground, though it had to come from there at some point. It's time for the hypothesis. Let's say that human made this. Normally, you pile rocks on the top of each other to build something big, like a pyramid. But there are ancient structures that go underground too, like graves. People have buried their dead underground since ancient times. There's an old tradition in Japan where you piled earth on top of grave like a mountain. Pyramids also had underground foundations. You had to pile rocks on top of them to form the pyramid afterwards. It's possible that the actual structure has somehow been removed, leaving only the underground section. In other words, this is an ancient tomb. We found an ancient tomb.
墳丘墓というやつかもしれないな。
なんです
I like this expedition.
弥生時代の墓の形式に多いらしい。前方後円
Okay,
なんかの
sure.
大規模なものが出現し始める。確かに恐竜はともかく未発掘の遺跡という線はありえない話で。
This is incredible. The discovery of the century. Why you're not amused? Akane fiddles with her phone, paying us no mind. Mr. President, you could at least show me some spirit when we make huge discovery. She's completely ignoring me. Yeah. Well, whatever. I bet we'll find dinosaur bones inside this thing.
口あったよ。
Okay. I heard a voice from the other side of the ticket. Wait, we're really going underground? Awesome! Strawberry walls are nothing for our president, forest girl. I push some bushes out of my way and heads towards Kotori. Is there really some entrance? Finally, after clearing some plants and withered weeds away from the barely visible rock. Is this it? We'll find an enormous gate-like entrance. Okay. About a third of it has been buried in the ground, but it looks like we can squeeze through. It's pretty impressive that Kotori found it. Okay, let's see what's inside. I carry the penlight with me at all times, in case something like this happens. Okay, we actually found something. I can't see anything. She just seems to have brought a light as well. Watch your step.
滑りそうなので慎重に行きます。
Uh-huh. You should be always careful, Chihaya, because you always fall, regardless of the surface. Chihaya seems to be wary of her surroundings for a change. I continue further, brushing my hand against the wall. Okay, let's take it slow, make sure not to fall behind everyone. Of course.
中に入り込んでいた土砂が崩れたようだな。
解説はいいから早く助けてください。
Okay. At this point, you should just accept your fate. We excavate Chihaya from the mountain of gravel, okay?
助かります。服の中とか大丈夫？土だらけじゃない？ちょっとザラザラします。
Guess we've got no choice. Come here and take off your clothes. Of course, Kotaro, of course.
はい、
Yeah. Chihaya, what the hell? Of course, like, she first answers and then thinks. Of course.
ってなんで小太郎の前で脱ぐんですか？
Because I'm a kind man here to help you.
真面目な声で言わないでください。もうこのまま我慢します。
Oh my god. That aside, it will be no joke. If we all end up being buried alive, be extra careful, everyone. Chizuru is very silent. Chizuru begins striking the wall with the pickaxe again. Okay. Right when we said, like, be careful, you're casting vibrations for the whole thing. I mean, we have Lucia. I think, like, we have enough vibrations in this, like, whole cave.
模様がある。
Okay, the pattern. A craving-looking pattern emerges from the underneath of the layer of dirt. This is... I brush the remaining dirt of the wall with my hands. This is a dinosaur, isn't it? It's a picture of T-Rex, just like the honey one that Mr. Asaka showed me. There's even small people drowned to its feet. Kota, take a picture of this. I take my digital camera and snap at the picture of the wall. My hands, no, my entire body is shaking. This is incredible. I have no clue about the exact date, but it looks like dinosaur was witnessed during the Yayoi period. There's just no way they could have imagined this much detail if they only found bones. The old pictures of the iguanodon, the first dinosaur ever discovered, look nothing like what we have now. And as far as we know, nothing similar lived in this area of Japan. So it's possibly of them mistaking something for it sounds unlikely. It's unnatural to assume they could merely be the result of the human imagination. Okay, this discovery will send shock through the study of Japanese history. Nah, the entire world. I can already see it. We are sitting at a podium, being interviewed by the countless reporters. TV cameras are filming us from behind. My name will be engraved in the history of the world. And it will launch my career as a professional adventurer, a life of excitement and spectacle that has nothing to do with being a wage slave at some damn company. My memoirs will become international bestsellers, translated into dozens of languages, selling tens of millions. They will occupy shelves in elementary schools right next to Marie Curie and the Wright brothers. Then there will be movie adaptation, and I will use that money to set out on the whole new adventure. Awesome, my god, my life is gonna be awesome. I believe our battle is over, Press. She's yowing. I turned to Akane just in time to see her yowing. Okay, Press. This girl needs help. Perhaps she went through some sort of head trauma in the past, leaving her with inability to be excited over anything. It will be too late for her to beg for my attention after I become a legendary rich adventurer with the entire world under my heel. Okay, fine. Let's go further into it and marvel at the other mind-blowing things we'll find.
そんなのあるんです？
The best treasure is always hidden in the deepest part. It's just common sense.
ゲームの
Let's go. I continue, my heart fluttering in my chest. I like the little adventure here. This is cool. We emerge into a room. There's an odd smell filling the area. It's not the scent of moss, rather it feels kind of dry instead. Come to think of it, the air in this place is nowhere near as humid as I'd expected from the underground tomb. Maybe it's preserved this well precisely because there's no underground water in this area? Okay, that's not that big. I shine my light around the spot, a few tall pots. What's up with those?
見てみましょう。
見るなら覚悟をしておいた方がいいわよ。
Okay, so you already know what it is, I assume. Huh? Prepare for what? I peek into the pot before she has time to reply. There's a person inside. Oh, okay. So these are like... I forgot how they called, but this actually exists. Like in like old times, like that was like preservation, like basically like thing. If I remember. All yellow, thin as a twig. Almost like it doesn't have a single piece of meat on it. Those are bones. Human bones. Police! I don't remember what that exactly is. Like, I remember, like, seeing these. I think, like, they exist. I don't know if these are, like, actually, like, for tombs, to preserve some corpses or bones, or that was just some decorations inside the jar, basically. I don't remember like the lore of this thing, but I don't know, but I remember this thing. Like this actually exists. Chihaya was Chihaya who was investigating the other pot, and I began running in circles, screaming. I fancy we could have made pretty good batteries with the speed.
これは
遺跡殺人事件。1000年以上経過して時効だと思うよ。
Yeah, it's so creepy. I finally calmed down.
壺に屈葬されていたのね。
Yeah, so that was actually for the burial thing. Okay, yeah. Likes it.
悔しい。
Wow. I don't think that's what she meant.
壺の中に膝を抱えた状態で埋葬されたのよ。古代宗教で魂を封じる意味などを込め
Thanks for trivia.
この形夏場はさぞ匂ったことでしょうね。
Wow, stop that. Ancient history terrifies my olfactory sensibilities.
それよりこんなところをあんなに走り回って大丈夫だったのか？貴重な品が破壊されて
大丈夫よ。何も残ってはいないようだわ。
Huh? Now that you mentioned it, there's nothing but those pots in the room. Where are all the golden masks and jewels?
あったとしてももう持ち去られた後だ。
Seriously? Huh. But how come nobody know about this place then?
だったら物だけ盗んで終わりでしょ。こんな墓の価値など認められていない時代もあったはずだ。
Yeah, that makes sense.
下があるよ。
Oh, really? Nice catch, Kotori. Shizuru hurries over immediately. Oh wait, if you're not careful, you might catch some ancient curse.
そんなもんあるか。
Yeah, don't speak about curses around me. I hurry to the stairs myself. Okay, so this is like a staircase actually. The light begins blinking and vanishes. Okay, crap, is it the battery? Chizuru, wait, you've got our only light. Chizuru? No response. Don't tell me. Have you fallen under the fever from an ancient curse already? The moment I uttered the words, I received a light blow to my head. Ouch. Thanks for the swift slapstick reaction, Mr. Kotori. Huh? Kotori is the closest person to me. She's standing at the top of the stairs, quite distance from me. Interesting. Who just hit me? Chizuru returns. Huh. Her light illuminates our surroundings. The slapstick joker is standing right next to me. Bones. Oh. God damn it. Few centimeters from my face. Its hand probably slid out of its place and hit me when we disturbed the air in the room.
いっぱいです。
Wow. Chizuru shines her light down the stairs. It's filled with bones. Bones, 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 as far as the eye can see. Okay. I run. Kotori runs. Chihaya runs too. All of us scream at the top of our lungs. Chizuru doesn't seem too scared, but she shouts alongside of us for some reason. Chizuru is the best, like, no one can tell me otherwise. I don't know what Akane road is going to be, but... Like, she's not beating Chizuru. God damn it. The Occult Research Society has been united through fear. Okay. Bones. As soon as I make it out, I follow my butt pleading for help. I never knew sunlight could feel so relieving.
こら超えた。
I never knew seeing Kotori made of flesh and just not bones could feel so relieving. She's always hugging a skull of some beast in her arms. Of course. Why not? You can take that.
にかっこいい。
It probably looks cool. Return it.
仕方ない。戻してくるぞ。
Oh my god. To step back inside. Wait. That skull she was holding feels oddly familiar. It wouldn't happen to be Tyrannosaurus, would it? I want to check to be sure, but I'm too scared to go back inside. Well, we figured it out with further investigation sooner or later. Okay. Anyway, all things said and done. I'd call this grand victory for our
と
club.
りあえず立ち上がったらどうです？
Okay, huh. My legs are shaking so bad that I can't. Anyway, first we've got to contact City Hall. Let's head straight to back to the club room and write a report. And then, my strength returns. Okay. That was fun. I make it back to the club room in the flash and sum up everything we discovered. Even attach some pictures too. Printing! Printer in our school is extremely fast. It probably cost a fortune. I'm done with the entire report within 40 minutes. I'm going to City Hall. See ya.
私も。
いいわよ。一人で行かせてあげなさい。
Huh? I'm going to take all the credit for myself if you like
構
that.
わないわよ。
I can't waste any more time. I'm off for real. I can't always goodbye as I turn my dash outside. Okay. Like, they're going to tell him that they already know about this or something? Now that I'm thinking about it, I should realize something was up from that attitude of hers. Yep. But I let my excitement get the better of me. I didn't realize that. Okay.
よくできたレポートですね。
Uh-huh. That's the first thing the lady of City Hall tells me. Thank you. Huh? Why isn't she dialing all phones to call emergency meetings?
しかしですね、この土地の遺跡は、あれはいたずらということが分かっています。
Wait, what? Wait, what? Excuse me? What did she just
バ
say?
ブル全盛の頃の話ですね。金を持て余した去る大企業の代表があの土地を買い取り、工事を始めました。
Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, what was his name? Memory. The ancient shop guy. You know, from the Guardians. Asaka, right? I think. Asaka, yeah. Asaka bought this land and just made some random tombs on it. Are you goddamn serious?
なんでも遺跡風の自分の墓地を建てるとかで。
What? What? Wait, hold on, that doesn't make sense. It looked way older than that. More than just 20 or 30 years old for
その
sure.
後土地は結局放棄され、次に買い取ったのが
Okay.
映画の大道具の会社。
What? Never mind then, my mind melts as I
そし
listen.
てそれも結局使われないままバブルが弾け、あの土地は死のものとなりました。
Jesus.
間ですね。いつの間にか中に様々なゴミが詰め込む。最後に確認した時にはデパートの恐竜
Oh my god, who else got the models?
ちなみにこれが制作予定だった映画です。風祭りも協賛して資料をいただいていたのですが、
They got us good. I like he opens some files on her tablet and shows them to me. Everything is digital these days. It was a movie about dinosaurs. About the time tunnel connected the something period and ancient Japan. And they did a good job recreating all those ancient Japanese artifacts. So the bones and like were all... My quivering lips stopped me from pronouncing the other stuff correctly.
これが現実です。元はとい
God
え
damn
ば
it.
金
A prank.
だいぶショックを受けている。
I've lost my ability to speak.
学生さん、若いうちというものは数々の失敗を経験するものです。どうかそれを乗り越え、より良い成功をいつか手にして
Oh, that's very nice.
それが風祭りの明日を担う若者たちへの私たちからの願いな。
1,000 years into the future. I leave the city hall after she finishes her speech. Oh, I report the situation to the club. Akane sneers at me. Of course. Catherine Chisel tried to console me, but that only hurts more. I also report my findings to Mr. Asaka. Mr. Gen is at the shop when I arrive as well. Mr. Gen crackles like he heard the joke of the century. Mr. Asaka is more apologetic, promising to try and find a better lead for me next time. That only ends up making me feel more awkward though. I never expected our first weekend quest to end like this. I'm frustrated. Mr. Gen would console me a little. To make a clue, the T-Rex that lived. After dinner, I sent my report to Inoue, along with the comment from the lady at City Hall suddenly received a call. You can laugh at me. It turned out into some quiet comedy, huh? Oh, interesting. Huh?
随分いろんな骨があったって話だけど、確かに不法投棄されたイベントの展示物って線はあり得る。
Okay.
なんだか完璧すぎるっていうか、あらかじめ用意されてた完璧な言い訳っぽいんだよね。
Interesting. So what are you trying to say?
ただなんとなくそう思っただけ。ま、今回の旧大点ってとこかな。
I'm surprised to got anything from something as dumb as this. Yeah, right. I bet it was just another prop. Huh. Think back, we found that one above ground, not underneath.
古代人の信仰から来るものかもしれない。
Okay.
古代日本にレックスはいたって説はあるんだよね。つまり風祭り師は2世紀前後にこの地に隠れ住んでいた宗教人たちの末裔。
That couldn't possibly be true, right? Okay, so there might be something, actually, behind this. Okay, back after skipping. We prayed for the wind, of course. And now we're after school. Few days passed. After lazing around with tea and snacks for the few hours as usual, everyone besides Akane has gone home. I'm still here looking up some leads on the internet. And just like that, Akane and I have ended up together in the club room again. Okay, we should do our jobs, even if nobody else around. You are too lazy, Press. You need to be more active.
ここは私にとって安らぎの空間。お前たちには見せていないけれど、ここにいないときは勤労少女そのものなのよ。ゆえに断る。
Okay, that's hard to refute.
白鳥は水面下で頑張るというわ。私も同じよ。部室を出たらめっちゃバタ足よ。
I'm not falling for that.
嘘じゃないわ。本気になった私はあまりにも積極的すぎるため、
I guess.
暴君竜と呼ばれ、畏怖されている。
I'd say you're an air dragon, if anything. Also known as the mole. Okay. You hate light and you never leave the room.
そんなことはないわ。自宅にはハーレムもある女よ、私は。
What? You don't need to make stuff up that's gonna fall apart if anyone digs into it.
うるさいわね。証明してみせればいいの。
How are you going to do that?
お前のオカルト調査に付き合ってあげるわよ。
Okay.
そこで私の嵐のごとき行動力を見せつけることになるわ。
Uh-huh.
ただし、校内だけにしといてもらえる？ 外に行くのは面倒すぎるわ。
Of course. That by itself is already contradicting your statement. I have an elite within school that I can investigate with Akane. Save. So, this is also the choice that we had before, I think. Entrance to the alternative ward. I think we did that one last time. That was when we went to the basement and we entered the other dimension with... when we found Gil and Pani, I think, right? Is this one? I'll just click this for now and see if I can skip. I think this is this one. No, it's not. Okay, let's then go with this. Sure, why not? Let's just try and find like the entrance to the another world. Why not? I'd like to consider the possibility of there being the entrance to the alternative dimension within school grounds. And you are very on point with this, actually. I feel like we did it before, but seems like not. Like maybe this is a different spot or something. That's not hallucination. Let's go investigate it now. Okay. How can this be? I investigate the school grounds with Akane. However, we failed to wander into alternate dimension of any kind. Akane's monitoring the time with her phone stopwatch. She's really planning to call it quits after exactly 30 minutes. Damn it, I thought I was the man with power to travel through dimensions. I open the garbage chute and below loudly. Open up gates to the alternate dimension. He's going to announce that every minute. Huh? Looks like there's a picture in the garbage chute. It's attached to the 4th floor wall with the duct tape. Normally it wouldn't be visible in the darkness, even during the day. But my eyes are somewhat special. Yeah, we enhanced eyes, right? I reached out and snatched it. The picture shows the sky above the forest. Okay. I check the other side of the picture and freeze. So you found it. The curse now falls onto you. Oh, what the hell? What is this? Stop kidding around. I'm seriously getting spooked. The picture only shows a forest, but there's something creepy about it. I scan the picture again, looking for any sort of ghost-like image, but I don't find anything. It's one of the 7 wonders, the cursed picture. Sure. I find another inscription along the corner of the picture. The letters are impossibly small, it almost feels obsessive. I discovered the location of the photograph. The Southern Cliff, November 11, 1988. The fear emanating from the short inscription is palpable. A bunch of prayers and spells follow it. It doesn't look like this person took the picture themselves. I wonder why they didn't just burn it or get exorcism or something. Okay. It happens to me. Either the picture itself looks perfectly normal. Well, most psychics probably wouldn't spare it a second glance. However, this person couldn't bring themselves to believe it. They probably thought something like this. The curse is so strong that even professionals can't handle it. They would think they were totally abandoned, and they'd eventually wear down mentally. Finally, they might come up with an idea to transfer the curse to someone else. You see that in horror movies a lot.
手紙などで送りつけることだけど、それでは相手に凄みが伝わらない。それではつながりが弱いとも考えられる。より強力な霊的ラインが必要。そこであえて高度な隠し方をすることで、より強力な自的接続を期待。
Yeah, makes sense. Give me a break. I don't even see anything wrong with this picture.
ただの森の写真ね。ヒントは場所だけ。
It's a bit too late to try and go there immediately. I will file this as impossible to investigate for now.
ちょっと それだと私がポイントを取られるということになるじゃない。
Wow.
ダメよ。ダメダメよ。科学で説明よ。
Why are you so persistent about this one, actually? That's so weird. Why you suddenly want to investigate?
調べさせるわ。
Okay, at this hour? Akane snaps a picture of the image and sends it somewhere.
言う場所を至急調べてちょうだい。
She continues barking orders at someone on the other end of the line. A few minutes after she hung up, her phone rings again.
捜索隊に速攻で確認させてみた。
Okay. I'm creeped out how capable you can be when you need something.
写真の撮影場所。切り立った高い崖の真ん中にある人一人が座れる
Okay.
ので、他に撮影の足場となるポイント。
Well, is there anything strange about it?
垂直に近い絶壁は高さが数百メートルあり、
Damn.
壁面は乾いていて崩れやすく、フリークライムはもとより、
Okay.
登山、要するに縦方向のことを、そこに立つための方法がない場所ということだ。
So how did someone got there? So this picture was taken from the place no person could go to. The picture has suddenly become a lot creepier. I can understand how someone would think it was possessed, but then again, the person that was standing there would have been totally stuck. It doesn't make sense that this picture somehow made it to our school. They didn't even have phones with cameras back in 1988.
本人はね。でも写真だけなら不可能ではないわよ。
What do you mean?
カメラを落とせばいいじゃない。
Ah, I see. Wait a second. How did the person move there to take the picture in the first place? They could have used the same path to get back.
交通行の移動をしてしまったとか。
I see. I have a revelation. They used transdimensional tunnel. Brr.
あ、ポタンチン。
Jesus. Please stop insulting me the moment I say something. There's no other explanation.
崖の上から撮影しようとして足を滑らせたという線はいかが？運よく、あるいは運悪く。
That's terrifying. You fall from the steep cliff and you lucky manage to save yourself latching onto the random foothold. However, your bones are broken and your body is covered in countless bruises. You are unable to climb up or down in that state. Sensation one must feel in this kind of situation would be despair in its purest form. Akane certainly has a morbid imagination. I wonder if anyone would take a photo in that kind of situation though.
でも誰かが落としたカメラから写真を現像してくれて、撮影場所の不自然さにも気づいて。
Oh, so like a rescue
可能性はあるわ。
rescue battle, like a message. Okay, that sounds like a pretty desperate plan. Well, if you can move, then yeah, every plan's good. Someone would have to find a camera in the middle of an uninhabited forest. Yeah, it's like extremely unlikely, and they'd have to develop it. Even if the photographer took several shots to help identify the location, the camera would have to survive a long fall. Having any of the film develop properly would totally be up to luck. Perhaps this is the only picture that made it. Anyone could see that would be the grasp at straws at best. But I have to do something, even in a desperate situation like this. I'm not sure how to feel about this story now. The person who was terrified by this picture discovered where it was taken as well, right? Why do you think they assumed it was related to supernatural? You wouldn't see a person from below, but you surely would from the top of the cliff.
見えなかったんじゃない？角度の問題などで。
Yeah, true. You couldn't spot the photographer on the foothold. If they jumped down and killed themselves in desperation, someone would have found the body below. But if they didn't, they could hardly blame one, assuming the supernatural was at work here. Someone picked up the camera in the middle of the forest and developed the film. Photograph traded hands, eventually terrifying the most recent owners, most likely a graduate of our school. Through the passion in the inscription, I wouldn't be surprised to learn that they used to belong to the ORS. I decided to call someone who might be knowledgeable about things like this. Okay. You know what, drop what you're doing and look something up for me. She's pissed, furious even. I can blame her though. After all, I'm calling in the middle of the night. However, she's the professional. She values the integrity of her work more than that of her body. As soon as I explain the situation, she hops right in on it. There seems to be a story about the photographer staying in our town gone missing in 1982. They never found the body and presumed him dead. There's not enough information to tell whenever it's the same person we're talking about though. Oh, interesting. Okay, no body. How did they manage that? Don't ask, Kotaro. Like, they have familiars, they can just lie there, check the thing and go down. That's almost as mysterious as the incident itself. I just had another revelation. Got it, the answer is that it was lost in an alternate dimension, of course. That's impossible to explain, hence it's a supernatural phenomenon. You're just going with the devil's proof, huh? My favorite proof, Inumineko. Until we got the goddamn, like, episode 3 or something. Or maybe it was as in episode 2? I don't remember. Well, we had the red truths. Oh, episode 2. Yeah, episode 2, I think. Find the body if you want to... Okay. Find the body if you want to refute my alternate dimension theory. Damn, yeah. A hint of anxiety crosses her face. Our inconsiderate curiosity towards the sad story might have brought me a step closer to Akane boobs. We're winning! Well? Jesus! Okay. Just going full in. Okay. Emanating waves of power, Akane summons a private helicopter. Sure, why not? We ported and continue to the forest. Okay. This still common road with Akane, and it's already insane. Helicopter turns out to be actual rescue helicopter, equipped with searchlights and night vision technology. It's a new model specialized for discovering people in difficult terrain. Wow. Wow. Oh. Okay, what else is this one? It only took 3 minutes or so. Impossible. I only got a glimpse, but definitely an old, decomposed body. The body is collected from us right away. One thing follows another and... we ended up getting transported back to school. Quick adventure, in and out! 20 minutes! Wow. Akane, having spent all of the trip on her phone, finally hangs up and undresses me. Okay. I don't understand. Damn! Damn! After he scraped off his fingers? Holy shit. So he dug so far that his body pretty much disappeared into the wall. Talk about tenacity. I shiver trying to imagine how it must have felt. I'm not even connected to this case and it's still rattling me. Yeah, you won, god damn it. But we have superpowers. You know there's superpowers. I won't try to refute you. Yeah. And you going to give me like 1,000 yen or something. Because you organized helicopter and everything else. Yeah, that's going to be the case. You haven't profited from it too, huh? I do. I'm being swayed by money. Talk about politics. Pathetic. I tried to investigate one of the 7 wonders, but instead I almost ended up cursed. Found the body and got paid. In a sense, that's experience itself. Like something from alternate reality. I can have phone alarm suddenly rings.
ちょうど30分経ったの。
Great.
キリがいい。
How can this be? Okay. Wow. And we're gonna skip again. Okay, that was very fast. I once again ended up all alone with Akane after everyone else left. It's called this hollow place, where boys and girls come together. But it's also a place of horrors, just waiting to wander into the shows.
怪奇ド
For
ラ
you
マ
to
のオ
wonder.
ープニングめいたナレーションはやめてちょうだい。気がめいるし、
Is that something everyone who leaks the ice cream wrapper in front of the guy should say?
行くわよ。探求の旅に。
Again? And so we shall to uncover the truths shrouded from mortal eyes. Wow, she's so open like this time to like actually go for investigations. That's so unlikely. So unlike her. Oh, we have like actually the same things? Okay. We have Beethoven's secret, whatever that is. Panic of the toilet, so this is like basically normal standard urban legend. And Red Man, whoever it may be. I think like, I wonder like what the Red Man is actually. Because this is like very like standard thing, I guess. Beethoven's secret, I don't know if I'm interested in this. Let's try the Red Man. This is something I like have no slight idea of like what it can be, so. Red person. That's a bit scarier part than the rest.
それはどんな七不思議なのかしら。
It goes something like this. A group of boys were enjoying telling each other ghost stories. One of them suggested going to an abandoned factory that was said to be cursed. The others got scared and tried to stop him, but the boy ignored them and went alone. But no matter how much time passed, he never returned. By the time everyone started getting worries, the boy reappeared from the ruins wearing red clothes. Huh? That wasn't the outfit he was wearing before, was it? The others approached him and froze. The boy's skin was shredded all over, painting his clothes crimson. They all called ambulance right away, but the boy couldn't even lie down due to the pain. However, the pain didn't stop him. He ended up wandering around town, wailing until his last breath. Okay. So I assume he got like covered in paint or something, and the rest is just exaggeration. Or something.
自分で怖がってどうするの？
I think it's derived from the legends of the Red Mantle. It's an urban legend, a monster wearing a red mantle. It attacks anyone it meets with blades, leaving them a bloody mess. Okay. Never heard about that. Famous Akame Aogami in a variation of that story as well. In any case, red clothes in this kind of stories almost always turn out to be related to blood.
またガセ率の高そうなネタを選んだものね。
Sketchy or not, a man with with as much free time as myself cannot let anything slide.
私、肝試しする大学生って嫌いよ。
Okay. They do get fulfillment from those kinds of games.
コッパみじんにして差し上げたいわね。
Okay. God damn it. Yeah. In the case of our school, the red person is hiding in the classroom and keeping an eye out for those who come to retrieve things they forgot late at night. The rest is the same as the other stories. I've got to check every classroom to finish this investigation. We've got to check.
一発目で
Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, it's always the last attempt that leads to the answer. Okay, another one. Well, let's check the first classroom.
どうして俺は赤点ばっかり取っちまうんだ。
That. God damn it. Really? Okay. Okay.
こんなに自主勉強してんのに。
Sure. I think we just found out. Yep, and that's that. Is this school full of idiots? What the hell is this one of the 7 wonders?
煩わしいおねだりの一つが速攻で片付け
I don't understand. Okay, that was fast. Oh my god. Uh... Okay. Okay. We are back again. So we've been in the forest. So we went like the path, through the path, and that was the path that when like Shizuru was like eating everything basically along the way. And now I made an appointment with the press today. Okay. I entered the club room. November 7.
言われた通り時間を作っ
I'm curious if we're going to have actually the dragon this time. Because we never had this in Lucia Road. So it's not necessarily the point that has to be in every road. I'm going to have you join me on investigation today. Don't bother making that face. You'll be going with me and that's final.
強引ね何様のつもり
One hand wishes the other. I promptly end the conversation and ready my leads. Despite all of her complaints, Akane always accompanies me in the end. My ultimate goal isn't exactly commendable, but if she doesn't mind keeping me company, all the better. Well then, which one should I pick? Oh, we actually have still... Okay. So maybe I ultimately will have to go through all of them. Okay, I see. So... I think I'm least interested in the beta one. I don't know what the fuck that might be, but... I don't know. Let's just go to the Hanako. This urban legend is already too famous. As such, I won't waste time explaining it. Hanako exists in our school as well, apparently. A girl in the red skirt and the bowl haircut. I saw an anime like that. Yeah, like I knew this is going to be extremely weak. Like this is such a cliche thing.
これはトイレの3番目を調べればその場で私が勝利できて
Yeah. You might actually find something in there. I mean, rumors don't appear out of nowhere. We've got a bunch of women bathrooms in the school, so let's try starting from the top. And so our search begins, starting with the 5th floor. And then 4th. Yeah, 3rd, 2nd, and finally we ended up on the 1st floor in the last bathroom. Okay, if we don't find anything there, it's your victory, Press.
最初から私の勝ちは決まっていたの
Yeah, I know. You never know what might happen during a bet. And so I step inside the women's bathroom and stop in the 3rd of the stall. Then, that's when it happens. I hear a voice from inside.
汗ばむわ
Okay, what?
今夜はもう森には行かないでお家帰ろ
Okay, that's a voice of Kotori. Why Kotori is there? And who's the other voice? I don't know who's the other voice. But this just sounded like Kotori, this sentence.
今夜はもう森には行かないでお家帰ろ汗ばむわ
Okay, never mind, that's also Kotori. God damn it. God damn it. I leave the bathroom in silence. It might have been Hanako, but it's not the one we are looking for. Well, I have no way of knowing if Hanako's actually her name either.
言い忘れていたけど夜間とある市民団体に体育館と更衣室をレンタルしているそうよ
Okay. It only happens to be Spread and Green Committee with it. Wow. What a disappointing truth. Okay, I did not expect her here.
でもう
Akane stifles and yawn. You don't seem tense at all, Prez. But it's only a matter of time before you'll be crying tears of defeat.
このピノキオ電池抜くわよ
Hey, Pinocchio isn't cheater. It's time to relent, Prez.
世界とは 目や脳といった器官を通して意識に投影された。
I'm not letting you change the subject this time. Hold! Stick the notebook into her face.
この記録は
Okay. What is this? That's the number of times you've uttered the word "ugh." That's what you always say when you find yourself unable to deny a supernatural event. Wait, what? You were doing some kind of research like that?
しかしうめいたところで超常現象
Wow.
が実在すると決まったわけではないでしょ。
Okay. With this number, they might as well. Just take a look at this.
一回もうめいていないじゃない。
Huh? Is that so? What the hell? I check over my record. It's true, you haven't a single time.
つまり勝負は私の完全勝利と。
Wow. What the hell? No. It can't be. Okay, maybe that was his notebook. Okay, what the hell? Wow. I missed Common Road so much. This is such a fun ride. And we do actually have a dragon scene this time. Okay. Oh, that would like skip like... Oh. Wow, that was very fast. Okay, we're officially on Akane Road, it seems. But there's like Akane... Like, we had Akane like screen, but it actually skipped extremely fast. The dragon scene... So, the dragon scene was the same as one of the other roads. I assume like... I don't know which one. But seems like nothing changed. So, whose version of the dragon ending was this? I would expect like something like change a little so we can read the end of like this dragon scene. But seems like it was exactly the same as one that we already read because it was skipped. So, whose version was that? Was it a neutral version? Was it like the version with Kotori? Because we haven't associated with really anyone, per se. I don't know, hard to say. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one, in the next episode where we are going to go through actual Akane Road. The common road before Akane Road was actually very fun. I really enjoyed that. Hope you did as well. So if you did, click that like button. If you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you would like to support me and see episodes earlier. Thank you once again, and for a Pocket Watch, let's going out.